Thank the Lord for another blessed and wonderful Monday morning. It is a big shout out to the YouTube family, the Facebook family. Y'all all know who y'all are. And I want to do this video on supporting each other. I thank everybody for all the support because we need support. Because it's already hard enough that you don't have support from a lot of people you think you would have support from. And I want to just say thank you to the YouTube family because it uplifts my day when I come home and see such beautiful emails and comments of people just, giving encouraging words. And I also have a bigger list of negative comments. It's got to be real with y'all. And I want to say this. You would think by all the negative comments that I receive on here that I would quit. But I want to tell y'all, haters, if y'all looking at this video once again, keep on sending me the negative comments because it makes me go higher and higher. They let me know I'm doing something right also. Because let me say this about a change. When you change and do what God tells you to do, wherever God is elevating you at in your life, it ain't for other people. It's for you. That's why a lot of people don't understand when you stop doing one thing. Like me, I stopped doing the tutorials and went on into doing videos of spreading the word. See, a lot of people don't care about that. All they want to know is, well, what's the next card going to be? Stop talking and get into the tutorial videos. See, I'm doing what God tells me to do. And I'm going to tell somebody that's going through this, keep doing what God tells you to do because your change is not for man and woman. Your change is what God has you to do to keep you elevated. I don't know why people think they're supposed to stay in one spot all their life. I can't see myself just staying on the keyboard. See, God told me it's bigger than the keyboard. It's all about spreading His gospel also. That's what it's all of us supposed to be doing. It's telling somebody else about Christ. See, that's what our lesson was about this morning also. How many others are you telling about Christ? Or you just done got comfortable in church? I tell y'all about me, I don't get comfortable in the word. I don't. Because it's too much to learn and it's too much to do. Just like the piano, I don't get comfortable on the piano. That's why I always mess with my brain on trying to learn all I can. And once again, your change is not for other people. Whether you a preacher or pastor, whatever you do, if God elevates you to do more things, now listen to what I'm saying. If God is the one elevating you, not you elevating yourself, you do what God tell you to do. Thank y'all for encouragement. I love it. That's why this is a family to me. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning now. And I just looked at Mitty Man doing his video at 2 o'clock in the morning. See, one thing about me and Mitty Man, Brother Ernest Walker, we always seem like we up. And we always on one accord. Love that, brother. Love you, Mitty Man. Big shout out to you because I know you looking at this. Keep doing what you are doing, man, because I told you before, if you only have 2 views, out of that 2, I'm going to be one of the ones that's being helped. Because it don't matter how many views. To these people with all these negative comments, I don't care nothing about no views. I really don't, and I mean that in a good way. It ain't about how many views I get on the video. Yeah, I can do a piano video tonight, this morning I mean. And that joke will probably have 1,000 views before I lay down and go to sleep. But that's how it is, man. I don't knock nobody. Let me say this too, and I'm finna make 1 million people mad with this. Some people only care if it benefits them. You got people that really support you. But then you got people, if it ain't benefiting them, they don't want no part of it. And it's sad that people are like that. But hey, ain't nothing new under the sun. It reminds me so much of these Pharisees. They always had their certain way of doing things. That's why everybody didn't like Christ. And everybody ain't going to like JT. And I am cool with that. That's not going to, I'm going to tell you something. Nothing is going to stop me from the love of God. Nothing is going to stop me from spreading His word. And I tell folks 1 million times, if you don't want to look at what I'm doing right now for the Lord, don't come to my page. Don't come to my page. You can't be grateful enough of all those tutorials, and I'm not saying it for no credit. I am nothing. Trust me, I am nothing. I'm not the greatest keyboard player. I'm not no great instructor. I'm not no. Jesus ain't called no man good but the Father. I am no one but a great servant. and I'm going to serve God the best way I can. If you don't like me serving and spreading the word, and you only concerned about the keyboard, well, find somebody else page to look at. And I mean that out of love. JT, I'm not mad at nobody, but I have to set the record straight when I come on here a few times, because a lot of people don't catch some of those videos up when I say I am not doing tutorial videos. I said that long time ago. Y'all know when the last time I did one of those. God said it's time to do something else. But to the people who think I have quit playing, I tell you once again, I'm on the piano 7 days a week. I'm doing the Bible just like I did with the piano. I'm in it 7 days a week. And I'm on the piano 7 days a week. I have my day split. And like you said, man, people don't understand how much time that it takes to do those tutorial videos, especially if you got to sit down and learn the song first. People really don't understand. But like I just said, some people only care about something if it benefits them. They don't want to support. I get these comments all the time, man, you done lost all your viewers. I'm going to tell you like this, I haven't lost nothing. Views is not nothing I should be worried about losing. My salvation is way more important than how many views I can get on the page. And some people on here are only for views. JT Purpose ain't on here for views. So if I get 2 views, even if I just get 1 view on a video like this, that's fine with me. Because like me and Brother Mitty Man say, if one soul came to Christ, it was well worth it. Very worth it. See, one thing I tell people, you shouldn't want your labor, you shouldn't let your labor be in vain. And the way things are going in this life, in this world right now, all of the killing, the confusion of the word, the greed, the love of money, which we'll call it, that root of all evil. A lot of folks ain't concerned. That's why Christian folks need to stop being so scary and start standing boldly. We ain't got nothing to worry about. God laid everything out in our life. But it just said we won't do like Paul told Timothy. Study to show yourself approved. This is my keyboard right now. This is my keyboard right now. Somebody will catch why I'm saying that. Because the same amount of time that I put in the keyboard is still putting in all my life. That's the same time plus more I'm going to put in His Word. I told folks I'm getting trained where I'm going through this whole Bible. And they're doing a pretty good job teaching me. I'm studying for myself, being taught. And most of all, God is the teacher. I tell anybody, you just can't pick this up and start reading it. Pray in the Spirit. God will reveal to you anything you need to know in His Word. Just like I said, God showed me how to play these keys. God showed me how to understand and live by this Word, the Bible. This is our instructions. Basic instructions before leaving earth. And the sad people ain't picking up the instructions. They just living. They're going to get caught off guard if they ain't careful. When you change, once again, it ain't for people. I even look at that in sports. You know, even on jobs. Some people can change and go to another team, and the whole community will be mad at them, cussing them out. Some people can get elevated to a supervisor on their job, and a whole lot of them going to hate on them. Because some of them mad it wasn't them that got promoted up. You do what you do. Don't worry about people with their comments. Don't worry about people if they don't like you. Because once again, when you in this word, when you living for Christ, look what they did to Christ. He was accused, persecuted, beaten, lied on for no reason. So what do they tell us people? So you can leave all the negative comments you want. And I get comments like this, man, you're a great piano teacher, but a terrible instructor. Well, I tell folks, once again, I'm not no instructor. I am not no pastor. And if you religious and holding it down, I keep telling people you might not want to look at my page because I'm going to lay it out like the word. I told people I'm not caught up on how long you've been in church. I'm not caught up on how old you are, because you got old fools walking around here as well as young fools. Wisdom. I'm not caring about folks how old they are, because I get more older folks on my page leaving negative comments. You would think the old would teach the young, but it ain't like that hardly no more nowadays. You got the old trying to be the young and do what the young are doing. That's why I don't care nothing about religion. I don't care nothing about tradition. And I don't care nothing about how long you've been in church. I don't care how old you are. But when you read this word and live by this is where the wisdom come from right here. Not about how long you've been in church, because some of these churches, this is why people get mad at me, because I'm always talking about, excuse me, the good and the bad. People want to hear this. This is the big problem with folks. When they living in their life of sin, they want you to tell them that they are doing okay. I know if I'm doing something wrong, people, please get on me. That's why when I speak this, I don't expect half of the people to agree with me, because we got too many feel-good sermons. We don't even preach conviction no more. We don't preach salvation no more. Let me tell you something before I get out of here. I was at appreciation today. And what went down in there is begging for money. I won't reveal no names, but this preacher got up, excuse me, wasn't even from the church, but said, we gonna raise $5,000 or $6,000 in here today. Then he went on and boasted and bragging about he put in 5 G's, $5,000 at another church himself. Talking about, we gon' get the money. Now this church don't even seat 300. Don't even seat 200 if I believe. But once again, he's in there begging for about 20 minutes. Fussing at people. Now see, the problem with this, you don't even know what the church have already done for their pastor, while you coming in there begging folks. And some of these folks sitting in the church ain't got no job. You want 200 to get up on this side and give 500. I keep telling folks, we always want to put a price on God now, man. We want to sell Jesus. The things that go on in some of these churches is just downright ridiculous. And it ain't no act of God. We done got so caught up in this love of money and begging folks and giving them not even a fourth of the word. All this hooping and hollering before you even get into the Bible, man. I'm going to say this again. Some of these folks call themselves to preach. That's why when I change for God, I'm not worried about what nobody say. I'm not even worried about what my mama say. And me and my mama is like this. I tell my mama in a minute, it ain't for you. Because I'm going to say this once again. This is why people stay lost. When God moves you around, changes you, and y'all just excuse my voice, it's not for other people. And you will miss it if you count on other people. Who you living for, people? Or are you living for God? Be blessed.